Let's bring in the host of Inside Texas Politics, seen each week here on our station, Jason Whiteley, also the co-host of Y'all-itics. It's a great podcast that you'll be able to find by going to our website. Now, Jason, the Texas House Committee is offering some conclusions on what happened in Uvalde. What are you hearing about what happens next and who ultimately is going to be held accountable here?
Yeah, Mike, accountability is the million-dollar question here. Victims' families, some lawmakers are calling for accountability. As we saw from this House committee report, more than 350 law enforcement agents were there. Federal agents, state troopers, local cops, sheriff's deputies, all kinds of folks were there. What's interesting is DPS, the state, did not launch its own internal investigation into this until the House committee came out with its findings the other day. DPS knew what happened. It knew the role that its troopers played in this. So what will it find? We'll have to wait and see. The big question is, though, as you just asked there, Mike, will the head of DPS keep his job? Will the local school police chief keep his job? Pete Arredondo down there in Uvalde. Expect, as we learn more about this stuff, the pressure is likely on both of those men.
Let's stick with schools here. You know, a lot of students headed back to school here pretty soon, and I know there's still the struggle to find teachers across the state. In fact, some districts have even opted for 4-day weeks. How's that working out?
Yeah, a number of smaller school districts have done this across the state that we've seen headlines from. But the bigger headlines are about the teachers leaving the profession for a number of reasons. They're going to districts that pay more, et cetera. So to entice teachers to come work in certain districts, some of these school districts are going down to 4-day work weeks. There are a number of questions here. It has been successful so far. It's only happening in rural areas. Childcare, of course, is a concern for a lot of folks, but we're gonna have to wait and see really what kind of educational impact this has on student scores and student achievement, and we likely won't know that for some time to come.
All right, Jason, good to see you again, folks. Lots of good stuff coming up this week on Inside.